buck. Strakes buck. Oh. Make sure you guys like and sub to Internet Historian for more of this magnificent content. TheVarus Strakes buck. Mars 2021.
Thank you, all of my children.
Was the
We're here
Hyperloop?
today to test the launch of my new cyber rocket. With this, I pledge to you that we will have a man on the Earth by the year 2030. But before we embark on this journey, we must talk about some of the mistakes of the past, so that we are not doomed to repeat them. Anyway, it was a sunny day in downtown Wuhan, and people were coughing into each other's mouths, as is customary in it.
Oh, I remember that dude.
You're going viral, douchebag. I'm a big
Wasn't there like a whole group of people like
man,
saying
and I'm
that
gonna
like
pull out my dick.
February
What
2020,
the
the
fuck?
virus is everywhere.
yeah, it was like a bunch of people
Some
saying
were
like
sneaking
oh
out, others not taking
can't
it
fucking
seriously at all.
this guy I was about to say
People were outside.
he was like getting people to cough
going
into his
about
face
their
and he's saying he's
normal
immune or
lives.
something.
Before everything closes.
Fuck.
It was time for drastic action.
Who talks like that? What the fuck?
So, the mayors and governors
Must be
from
fun at
around the
parties.
world gathered together with a solution to the problem of sneaking out while grounded. Snitching hotlines.
Not Bloodborne
Snitches
music.
get rewards.
Simply take a picture of someone and text it to the official snitch line to put those rule breakers in their place.
What's up, boys?
Asbon.
Instant justice.
Some people need to get the message. Send a photo, and we will make sure that enforcement comes right away.
But
Snitching is
naturally,
annoying, dude.
Many New Yorkers did not take
But-
very kindly
but-
to this idea.
I will say this. We were having it pretty bad in Victoria, the state I'm in Australia. And we had a strict curfew and limited outside exercise time. So like only an hour outside and within 5 kilometers of your place of residence, right? But there was like I live next to a public park, so I go there to exercise and I walk my dog. And every few days there'd be like people were like having parties at the park and like blasting music and whatnot. And like it's come on, dude, there's a virus. I know that it's not as bad as some people like to fearmonger and say it is, but it's still a thing, you know. It's just annoying, and like I haven't thought about like snitching on them myself, to be honest, just because of how inconsiderate they are, blasting music, not wearing any masks, basically public gatherings, even though those were banned. It was pretty bad. Or some people just don't get the message. So I feel like snitching to some degree, it just has to be done. Just get the message across.
So, they decided to text the hotline as well. Text after text came rolling in. What a success! Let's open the first one. Surprise! Turns out people weren't just sending in tips.
Yeah.
They were sending the whole shaft. Oh Jesus, next one.
Well, when
Next.
you open a hotline
Next.
publicly, people
Next.
are gonna troll you, dude.
Just close it. I can't, it's just going faster. Text after text was the same. Pictures of people giving the finger, dick pics, edgy Blasio memes. This isn't helping at all. Sir, our servers can't handle this amount of erotica all at once. Well, save some of the more tasteful nudes on this thumb drive and shut it down. And so it crashed. But the snitches forgot the first rule of snitching. Snitches get unmasked by state sunshine laws. In Missouri, they have them. 2 weeks after
What?
their own snitching program went live, turned out it was all subject to public record by anyone who requested it. So not only is all of this information not anonymous
Wow.
or private, it's published indefinitely on a government website with zero redaction.
Yikes!
Of course, I'm not going to put any of those details here. But if you live in Missouri,
Wait,
and
so you
you're
get
a bit
outed
curious,
for snitching?
Links, as always, are in the description down below.
in Washington and Louisiana, people were unmasked too. In Frisco, Texas, they made an app for snitching as well. But there was backlash and it was terminated.
Holy
in LA,
shit.
the mayor's infamous
Snitches get
Rewards.
statement was walked back. In Victoria, a couple was fined $1,500 each for going on a drive to Lake's entrance and posting photos on social media.
Hey, Lex. Entrance.
I certainly hope you've got a license.
Warned that if they do it again, they would be arrested. Except the photos were from a
How long
year
is the stream
ago.
going to be? It's typically a stream for like 7
right
hours.
all the time, and we will make mistakes.
But worst of all was the UK.
9 coppers for one lad.
Well, you relax.
So like maybe another like 3 hours.
194,000 calls in a single
I
month
wanna
have
play,
been made regarding
Alice
people
Madness
leaving their
Returns
homes
after.
without a license, and tens of thousands of fines have been issued.
The British frown
fuck?
down on
Relax.
telltales. There's even an old nursery rhyme.
Telltale tit, your tongue shall be slit.
You make any more noise, and
I'm calling the police.
Show me what you've got. Yeah!
Is that a thing
And
fake
yet,
though? Isn't it
while
staged?
normal everyday activities were being criminalized, regular crimes were being made de facto legal.
Good job.
What?
And in major cities, it seemed
Wait,
as
what?
though everyone was going for the high score.
Wait, why?
People aren't afraid to go out on the street at night. What can we do to increase crime?
Wait, why do you need
I
increased
have
crime?
an idea.
Why not just police them?
In New York and LA, they experimented with reducing bail to 0, and it went exactly as you'd expect.
The fuck?
But it wasn't enough. So they said any burglaries up to $1,000 worth of goods would no longer result in the police showing up to the scene. So
Huh?
you're telling me that I can steal up to $1,000
Wait,
worth
what?
of goods?
What?
And the police won't even try to
Wait,
make
so
it
in
arrest?
an effort to scare people to stay indoors at night, they're letting criminals run free.
But you want
Are they
everyone to wear a
retarded?
mask too. Yes. So people walked up to the buffet and had their fill.
Why not just like have
grab what you
stricter
want,
and
just go.
restrictions?
What would shopping
Like
look
over here, you get fined like $1,600 for break of
Welcome
curfew.
to Amazon Go. We call it Just Walk Out Technology.
Yo, the stores are already hurting from all the poor business due to lockdown. Are you guys actually retarded?
Take whatever you like.
Sometimes when I call 911, nobody answers.
No lines, no
What is
checkout.
this?
No, seriously.
That's actually so stupid.
To care who's watching.
Once you've got everything you
Like
want,
the only people who
you
are
can
suffering
just
from this basically are the
go.
shops. I mean, I don't mean to say the only people, but like, you
In the
know,
middle of the day.
heavily affected.
You can keep going. Amazon Go.
That's so dumb.
Not enough crime. Release the felons. So it was ordered. Anyone who had non-violent misdemeanors, serving sentences of less than a year, or scheduled to be free in 30 days or fewer, was released.
What?
And the results? Predictable. One man only lasted 37 minutes before being arrested again. Another man was
Wait.
arrested 3 times in one day. First for attempting to break into a vehicle, next for stealing items out of someone's front yard, and then again for stealing a vehicle. And each time he was arrested, he just moonwalked out of there.
For the
Yikes.
7th time, he got arrested for stealing a vehicle. So apparently he's not very good at it.
Crime rates went right through the ceiling.
I understand. What?
Tekashi 69 was released early from his 18-month sentence
Is it too
and
hard to
instantly broke
police
Instagram
the
and
people?
YouTube records with his live stream and music video. Other high-profile names asking for early release
Like
include
maybe it's just because I'm Australian and I
Kelly.
don't understand how it is over there. But this is so stupid.
Bill Cosby, Martin Shkreli, and our good friend Billy McFarland. Breakout time! Then some prisoners came together with an idea.
A way out.
What's your plan?
It's a good game.
Well, if we have an outbreak at our prison, then maybe they just have to let some of us go. Worth a shot. So prisoners at the North County Correctional Facility tried passing around water containers and shared a mask to get it. It
Yikes.
worked, somewhat, as 30 prisoners soon tested positive for the
Isn't
virus.
that what they call an indirect kiss?
But then administrators cottoned on to what they were doing, and none of them were released.
Gross. Yeah, but they're all infected. Oh, you're just gonna keep them in
Speaking
prison?
of people who should be in prison, celebrities. We have forgotten about the important people. Guys, we're bored too. They crave the attention.
Who is
They
that?
need
Is
it.
that Ellen?
Without it, they will surely shrivel and perish. But when everything gets shut down and they're trapped in their homes and can't get on TV, they begin to go a little stir.
The fuck?
Okay guys, now I know we're all feeling the struggle right now. Without television and press following you around, you need to make yourselves trend. We need you now more than ever. Jimmy, female Jimmy, you're the funny guys. You must continue working from home. Your biggest competitor now is a Swedish boy that reacts to funny videos on his kitchen floor.
I have those glasses. Hold on.
It was toilet paper. It was a huge box of, I was like a kid on the toilet on Christmas morning. 60 double rolls of heaven.
You get to play that fun game, protected from the coronavirus or Bob's nose job. Or both.
Everyone in here is gay.
Hello, everybody out there.
No, shut it down.
Wow, that's
How
bad.
about an uplifting song to boost morale? This could be our generation's We Are the World.
Yeah, I can give it a go. I love uplifting music.
Thank you, gal.
I remember this, dude. You got so much shit for this.
Imagine there's no heaven. This is not the time when everyone's Grammy's dying.
It's fucking easy for you celebrities to do when you're
they,
living from a
that
mansion.
they feel like they did something
Yeah.
significant.
And doing shit at all and still having like millions of dollars.
That's what I did.
Wonder Woman.
I lost my job at the meatpacking plant, but
Exactly,
Gal
man.
Gadot
Somebody who
sang
actually
it.
lost
It's
a
a
job in their
terrible
livelihood.
version.
It's
You guys
easy for
suck
you
at
guys to say
singing.
it.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh boy, Madonna. How about an inspirational speech to lift those faces? I mean, spirits.
That's the thing about COVID-19. It doesn't care about
The fuck?
how rich you are.
Censored, not for monetization, but for common good. I didn't add this music. It was embedded in the audio. Is she nude in the bath? The fuck? I mean, of course she nude in the bath, but why film this for Instagram?
It's the great equalizer. And what's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it makes us all equal in many ways. And what's wonderful about it,
Yeah, because you're not better than any
is that
no
it
one
makes us
person
all
is better than
equal
any other person,
in many
right?
ways.
Jesus Christ. Maybe just stick to singing.
Cause there's no more pasta, oh no. So we're gonna eat some
Oh, hey Zenik, what's up?
Okay, not bad. Let's
We're
try
watching
something else.
the
Keep it
VARUS
positive, you know.
by Internet Historian.
That shit comes from motherfucking China.
Thank you,
Oh,
Cardi.
fucking Cardi
You
B.
really are the voice of reason.
Government, learn to tell you
Oi! You couldn't see anything, right? I just want to be safe. The fuck is that outfit? Is that even an outfit? What the fuck?
I'm gonna die. It's just terrible, but like inevitable.
I don't want to get
God.
banned.
Oh, jeez. We're losing them. You guys and your massive
Jesus.
houses and complaining isn't relatable at all. We need to meet them on their level.
I've got this.
Cried for a second.
Zach, what the
I was
fuck?
gonna do it by myself, and then I thought, you know what? It's important for
Yikes,
everybody.
dude. Yeah, celebrities, when they don't get any attention, they feel so out of place. They act like they're better than us, but
continue,
really they need us.
Add time.
Shadow Man.
The name's Ray.
Ray Con Man.
Con. But you can call me Ray Con Man.
20
Dad,
years
look,
ago.
I got you a present. Thanks, son. Let's go throw the old football around in celebration of my new present. Wired headphones. With wires.
Why, son? Why? You're responsible.
No. Never again. Gotcha. Wired headphones, you dangerous bitch.
Wait, what?
Huh? I can't hear you. I have my everyday E25 Raycon earbuds in. I'll save you.
They seem
Oh,
mentally
there's
ill
another
when they
one.
don't have
worry, I'll
attention.
save you too. Now you two kiss. 6 hours of playtime, half the price of other premium brands. Raycon good, wires bad. Will you seamlessly connect your Bluetooth with me?
Can I get a closer look?
Wow, I love the range of colors they come in.
Are they
Of
worth it
course
though?
I
Have you guys
will.
used Raycon?
Let me just put them in right now. Wow, they fit so
Like, are
snug.
they actually as good as people say?
I think I'll put
'Cause
mine in
I'm
as
kind of
well.
curious.
Just don't insert them into other holes. Hey Doc, it's happened again. Raycon good, wires bad. Cleaning is as easy as 1, 2, 3. What's wrong?
Oh,
Don't want to
dude.
live in cyberpunk and have your brain all f***ed up by 5G? Ethan? You seen it? Raycon good, wires bad.
Oh no.
Go to buyraycon.com/internet store to save 15% off your first order of the everyday even 25 earbuds from Raycon. Ad over.
Onions. Humble yellow onions. Onion.
Onion.
Gripping the onion like a tennis ball.
Onion.
It's time for an uplifting story.
You don't like wireless?
Candy, 56, works at
I still
Mumbai
have
Airport. Everything was going into lockdown
That's-
and he wanted to be with his
Yeah, I still
family.
use wired.
But they were in
But I also have a
Ahmedabad,
pair of wireless,
and he
but they're
was
like
stuck in
cheapo,
Andheri
like,
East.
dollar
Just
store
fly.
wireless
No flights.
earbuds.
Just drive. Not so simple. Roads are closed to all
Sometimes the wires get
non-essential
caught up, so I
travel.
used to use the wireless ones.
What to do? So he hatched a plan. I'll become an essential traveler. He started with a test case. He hired a truck and drove 200 kilometers to Pimpelgian. Bought 1,300 kilograms of watermelon.
So good.
Come to terms with the already large quantity of melons we already have.
And sent the truck back to Mumbai, where he had a cellar. Success. Wasn't stopped, even sold the goods at a profit.
Nice.
We're an essential traveler now, boys. Time to do it again, but this time all the way home. So he hired another
Early
truck,
2000s
got an
wireless.
onion permit, and this time bought 25,520
That's a monkey.
kilograms of onions. And the
Prime
article
Minister
says
Tony
he
Abbott.
disguised himself as an onion seller. I don't know what that looks like, so here's this. He then hauled
He's
ass
the person who set
1,200
Australia
kilometers
back
over
in terms
3
of
grueling days and
internet
nights
infrastructure.
through 3 states to get home. He makes it.
Responsible
now to
for our
sell the
terrible
goods and
internet.
see my family. He stopped at the wholesale market just on the outskirts of town and tried to find a buyer for the onions. Except, nobody wanted them. Onions? Anyone? Onions?
How do you
Because of the lockdown,
Is that
there
his
was a
disguise
huge
for an
glut in
onion
the
seller?
market.
Whoa, that's a big onion. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. What does an onion seller look like?
Onions? Onions? No.
Onion.
Daddy's coming home, and he's smelling of onions. By the late afternoon, he just gave up and drove the truck to his house to be with his family. However, the next day, knock knock.
The coppers show
It's the
up.
police. Oh no, you're not here to buy some onions, are you? And they were not. So he spent the next 2 weeks in the quarantine center, and he's still looking for a buyer for the onions.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it.
Sanitizer. I already use sanitizer, like even before this whole stupid thing. You should already be cleaning your hands if you touch something gross.
I need some hand sanitizer. When the outbreak first happened, there was one clear piece of advice from the WHO. Wash your hands.
Right?
Both soap and hand
Oh,
sanitizer
dude, we
would work.
wait.
But we
Were
had
you-
plenty of soap.
Hey,
So
you were
naturally,
there.
we panicked about
Yeah, we
the
didn't get any
hand
trick-or-treaters.
sanitizer. Good thinking.
That's gold. That's gold.
And panic soon turned to profit.
Yeah, I think I told you we didn't get any trick-or-treaters this year.
People had seen
Which
the
was good.
rush on toilet paper and they knew to get in quick. And 2 of the fastest shoppers in the West were entrepreneurial brothers Matt and Noah.
These dickheads, dude.
They hopped in their truck and drove from town to town, state to state, buying up
I remember
every
the news
bottle
about
they
these
could get
dickheads.
their immaculately disinfected hands on. Hundreds. Grab a.
They're trying to turn a profit on
By
like
the end,
eBay.
Thousands. 17,000 bottles in all. The plan? Sell them on eBay and Amazon at a huge market.
You're not
It
you're not
was
an
the perfect
entrepreneur,
crime.
you fucking retard.
Well, until the inevitable happened. Everyone got super mad. The New York Times, low on hand sanitizer themselves, decided to investigate the brothers. And they wrote an article. The unsterilized masses made complaints.
I don't like this one bit. Please send the cops immediately.
And then someone went to Jeff and told. Jeff made their online accounts go to sleep. eBay followed suit. Now there was nowhere to sell their goods. Then the law got involved, and the DA said, price gouging illegal.
Of course.
Me angry. So the authorities called up Matt and Noah. Hey guys. Hey, good to hear from you. You too. Afraid it's not entirely
it wasn't
social
just
call,
toilet paper and
oh, no.
sanitizers though.
Yes. Price
The one
gouging
thing that I
illegal.
really wanted that I thought was good, like would be good
So
for
what you
the
want?
COVID like lockdown
philanthropy. We're sending over
was a
squad car
Nintendo
now.
Switch, and like that shit was like gouged.
I have
Scalpers
decided to give
like
back to
making
the
such big
community.
profits
So the
buying
police
like
pull
Nintendo
up,
Switches
the
and
media
reselling
too.
it.
And Matt and Noah announced that they will be giving it all away for free. They did an interview for television and wore this amazing shirt.
The pricing on Amazon was definitely higher than retail.
Would you say you're sorry?
No, I don't think that I would.
Note. A similar thing happened in Adelaide, Australia, when a man bought up hundreds of packs of toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Then he realized he couldn't sell it.
He tried to return it.
And tried to return it all back to Drake's supermarket. Drake himself told the guy to please leave.
I told him that.
He has a YouTube channel, by the way. But this did little to abate the shortage of supply and overall price gouging.
Actual dickheads, dude.
But don't be too mad at these guys. They're small timers.
Yeah.
Microscopic. Compared to China. Stop! Oh, sorry. What I mean is, compared to the brave heroes at the CCP. There's an outbreak. Xi Jinping, you're our only hope. So a call was sent out to companies all around the world, especially in the West. We want you to send staff out to every retail store you can to buy up personal protective equipment, especially masks. And ship it all back to China. Thank you, Xi Jinping. All in a day's work. The scale here, by the way, is just ridiculous.
Millions of face masks.
3 million masks.
Sorry, I was eating, so I didn't want to comment while I was eating. But
Of protective equipment.
I remember this. It was so fucked up, dude.
700,000 hazmat suits.
I don't know how much of this is true or not, but I'm going off the assumption that it's true just for the sake of this video. It is so fucked up.
If you went out
We already
to
have
buy a
shortages here.
mask in
They're
January
buying it all
or
up and they're sending it back to
and
China.
noticed that there were none left,
And then reselling it back
wasn't
to
just
us.
because there was a big rush on them. It was because there was a big export. And then when other countries had a shortage, the CCP swooped in
Yeah.
to sell locally manufactured masks back to Europe.
They were all,
and
like,
the United
defective
States at an
products, too.
escalated price. Only then later
They bought all the
finally
good
found
shit from like
defective
all the
and needing to be
all the
recalled.
Western countries,
Got 'em again.
shipped it back to China, and then had
Anyway,
locally
back
made
to the hand sanitizer
garbage
specifically.
to
There was a shortage.
supply
So New
to
York
ship out
Governor
to like
Andrew
the other
Cuomo stepped
countries
in
that
with the
needed it.
solution.
It was so fucked up.
It's up to me now. He unveiled his new
I heard about
line
it on
of
the
hand
news.
sanitizer.
Open the curtain, please.
NYS Clean. A 75% alcohol strength concoction made by the humble citizens of Great Meadows Correctional Facility.
Floral bouquet. A little I detected lilac, hydrangea, tulips. What does it smell like to you?
Smell my
They were
hand.
capable of producing 100,000 gallons every week. It was much cheaper than any other product on the market, mainly because the price of
I don't-
labor was pretty
I don't know how real this
zero.
is,
Other
because I only saw it on
pharmaceutical
China
items that
Uncensored,
disappeared fast were
but they were like
vitamins, cough medicine,
supplying masks and like
critically,
sanitizers to like
inhalers.
How many arms you vape?
poorer
It was
countries,
tough for the
and demanding that those poorer
already
countries, their
kicked off
representatives,
their
have to like
feeble bodies.
publicly
Their weak
thank
lungs.
China and like kiss the
Embarrassing.
flag and whatnot
Everybody
before they
laughs
can
at the
receive the
asthmatics,
supply. Like
even
it's so
if we,
fucked up.
pretend and say nice things to their face. The next big one would be gloves. Once they were recommended, there was a run on them too. And
But
once
again,
those were out, there was
I'm
a
no
run
expert,
on,
dude.
surprisingly,
This could just be hearsay.
condoms.
I mean, China
The
maybe
thinking
didn't do
man's
anything
glove.
wrong, so
If you need
I
to
don't
press
know,
a
dude.
button on the elevator or push a trolley
Just my
around the
personal
grocery
opinion.
store,
Don't like it.
no problem.
Don't like them.
Just use your cock. Last story.
I don't like the Communist Party.
In a medical center in Delhi, there's a gang of monkeys scheming. Son of a bitch. I'm in. True story, right? Some red-faced rhesus macaques, tired of their situation, go rogue. They bust out of their cage and attack a researcher, snatching COVID blood samples as they make their way to the
Wait.
exit. Give me that. No, Mojo, no. Put that down, bad monkey. They make a break for it, evading staff and guards, and leap out the window to freedom.
Wait, no, they stole COVID.
One was later seen in a tree chewing on one of the samples.
Oh god.
In a further act of defiance, another was seen chewing on a surgical glove. Apparently it's become a big problem in Delhi.
The
Monkeys everywhere. They snatch people's stuff and even break into homes. It seems that nature isn't just returning peacefully.
Dude, I don't
It's
like
come back
monkeys.
with a vengeance. And if we intend to survive, we're gonna have to learn
The kangaroo
to fight
thing.
back.
I've never.
So anyway,
I
with
don't
this
like
knowledge,
monkeys.
we
Dude.
will conquer Earth and rule over it
Give me
once
that
again.
vibe.
Oh no. It's here. And that's about it. Probably no part 3 unless something ridiculous happens, like an autonomous zone in Portland or the government shutting off utilities. Plugging the second channel again, you bet. We've got a feature-length Sundance Reject coming out in a bit over a month. This one's going to be over an hour long, so grab some popcorn, maybe a little viewing party, watch your favorite streamer. This one will be more fun as a group. But before that, next week, there's a new In the Field. Thanks for watching. Stay good.
Infected.
Okay, that was not Tails. TheVarus Strakes Buck by Internet Historian. Should I keep watching? You guys want to keep watching videos? Like, I'm good watching videos.